Now, this slide looks at a thing we never talk about, but an important one for South Africa's case. It says lower income households relied mainly on pensions and social insurance, your grants and so on. This slide is very important because this slide speaks to the inequality that's in this country, a factor of unemployment, a factor of apartheid legacy, obviously, where the black majority are yet to own the means of production or have a significant holding in the economy, so that, part of their income is not only from salaries, that's the unemployment factor, and part of their income is from holding assets, investments, etc., capital. And so what this slide is trying to do is to show you that the poor of the poorest or low income households, a big portion of their salaries, or rather income earned, comes from social insurance, or what we would commonly call grants and pensions. So if you look at the third bar there, the third bar being the 51%, shows you again that the majority of the poor benefit from this. If you're following the news, this wouldn't be surprising for you. You would know, I think recently again with the SASSA cards update thing, that the black cards are gonna be the new thing, whatever. You would have heard from the minister and even the SASSA CEO, I think, that they have about 16 million participants on the grant scheme. I mean, it's actually shocking numbers, to say the least. But obviously that number is like everybody else, right? The pensioners, etc., etc. So what this slide is doing is 51% of the poorest actually depend on the state. For income, therefore by default for survival. Then if you look on the right of this graph, you have a 74.8. That's saying the wealthiest, the income is not coming from pensions and social insurance. It's coming from work. As opposed to the poor, where the income is coming from the state. A shocking demographic, but you get to see that the income inequality is real, because this is Stats SA bringing the numbers to us. It's not a story, it's real, and it's in our face. Looking at the next